Hey, what's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Midnight Navy. Before we do that, just do us a quick favor. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll get right into the video. So, presumed to be part of Jordan Brand's celebration of the Tokyo Olympic Games earlier this summer, we were treated to the first ever re-release of two 2001 Japan exclusive AJ1 releases. That would be the Neutral Gray, which dropped earlier this year, and the Midnight Navy. So, presumed to be part of Jordan Brand's official celebration of the Tokyo Olympic Games earlier this summer, we were treated with two re-releases of Air Jordan 1s from 2001, both of which were exclusive to Japan. That would be the Neutral Gray, which dropped earlier this year, and the Midnight Navy, which was limited to 3,000 individually numbered pairs. So before we show you the 2020 version and talk a little bit about the 01 Japan exclusives, let's just go over the basic release dates. These will officially drop on November 14th at select Jordan retailers as well as Nike sneakers, and the retail price is $170. And just a note, the US version will not have the suitcase. The suitcase was only for the Japan release. So in the 2000s, there weren't too many people who were like hard on the Air Jordan 1s. It wasn't really that poppin' of a shoe during that decade. The 2000s were without a doubt dominated by the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s, basically every Air Jordan that barely retroed. And the 1s were a great shoe, but they typically took a back seat. And the Midnight Navy 1s were one that definitely held its esteem, but it wasn't really the sought after shoe. I mean, it's not an original colorway. The Nike Air stitching on the tongue was actually a Jumpman, which was a little funny. And it had a jewel wing logo piece, so that was all kind of new to the Air Jordan 1 storyline. And while there were people who appreciated the shoe, it wasn't really like this hard-hitting shoe. And that's not to knock the shoe, it's just sharing the actual facts around the Midnight Navy 1s. But the fact that it was individually numbered was pretty cool. Even the Neutral Grays were individually numbered, as were the two Bread and Royals. And there's so many like random rare samples of funky numbers, 0 out of 0, stuff like that. But for the most part, these were like of moderate importance. Again, the 2000s were dominated by 3s through 6s, or basically 3s through 13s and 14s really. The ones didn't really catch our attention again until the early mid 2010s. So again, we assume that the Midnight Navy 1s and the Neutral Gray 1s were brought back just to kind of celebrate the energy around Tokyo, because the Olympic Games were intended to be in the summer of 2020. Of course, every plan in 2020 got absolutely screwed, and that's okay, but Jordan Brand still decided to move forward with the release, and they're dropping on November the 14th. And for the most part, they're pretty similar to the original 2001 pair. The only primary difference is they added the Code JP insoles, and the tongue logo is not the Jumpman, it's now the Nike Air. And as we mentioned before, the shoes were individually numbered, but these will not be. In fact, the logo on the tongue back will have a Jumpman, and the years 2001 and 2020 sort of bridging the gap from its origin to the first ever retro release. And just to speak on the colorway a little bit, I mean, it's clean. It's navy, silver, and white. You really can't go wrong with that. It just looks good on most shoes in general. And it's such a clean and understated colorway that, it'll look good on feet without a doubt. It's just a matter of if you like the tumbled leather tongue and that Nike Air embroidered logo. We think it's a little bit weird. Again, I think even in 2020, Air Jordan 1s are super hot, so we suspect these are going to sell out really, really fast. But these won't be like super highly coveted as like, let's say, the Dark Mocha 1s or even the Royal Toes or whatever. But still a good pickup. You can't really go wrong. And again, these drop November 14th for $170. So let us know in the comments if these are, on your radar, or if you're kind of holding out your cash for some other shoe. And if you are looking to cop something else, let us know in the comments. We want to know what people are really interested in. We think, again, these are like a 4 out of 5 star kind of shoe, but can't really go wrong by adding these to your rotation. So again, thanks for watching. Again, check the links below for a store list. These are dropping on November the 14th. So there's not much time left. So thanks for watching again. Hope you liked the video, and please hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next one.